In this video, we are going to see how to construct a triangle similar to a given triangle PQR with its sides equal to 3/5 of the corresponding sides of the triangle PQR. That is, in this case, scale factor is 3/5 less than 1. So, we are going to construct a similar triangle to PQR. No specific measures are given for the triangle PQR. Therefore, we can take our own measurements for this triangle PQR. So now I am going to construct the base side QR of any measurement. So base side is constructed now. Now take any measurement and draw an arc by keeping Q as center, and then R as center, draw an arc of any radius. Now the intersection point of these arcs, name it as P, then we get the triangle PQR, which is the given triangle. Of our own measures, we have drawn this. Now, to draw the similar triangle to this PQR, we need to construct a ray downwards from Q. For that purpose, we keep the protector in the inverted position with its center to get coincides with the Q. You draw any acute angle. Let's draw 60-degree angle downwards. So draw that ray line. And extend it. Now, to draw the similar triangle, we need to see the scale carefully. This is the 3:5 ratio. So 3/5. In this 3/5, 3 is the numerator, 5 is the denominator. We need to see which is bigger. 5 is bigger. Denominator is the scale of the given triangle and numerator is the scale of the required triangle. So denominator is 5 and numerator is 3. So given triangle is of scale 5 and required triangle is of scale 3. So we need to divide this ray line into 5 equal parts, the bigger number between the two, that is 3 and 5. 5 equal parts we have to make on this ray line. So first take any radius. I am taking here 1.5 centimeter as the radius and drawn the first arc from Q, and then I marked it as Q1, and then from there for 1.5 radius I have made an arc and named it as Q2, and then from there again 1.5 radius, cut the given ray and mark it as Q3. In the similar way, get Q4 and Q5 also. So we need 5 equal parts. Now Q5 is marked. Now the denominator is 5, so given triangle is its scale factor is 5. So join this fifth marking, that is Q5, to the given triangle vertex R. So QR line segment you can join, and then the required triangle is of scale 3. So from Q3 you need to draw a parallel line to this Q5R. So to draw the parallel line, we know that when two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, corresponding angles are equal. So this Q5 angle will be equal to this Q3 angle if we draw a parallel line here. So we need to draw the Q5 angle in Q3. So for that purpose, take any radius. I am taking 1 centimeter radius and keep Q5 as origin and cut the two arms of this angle. Let us do this. And from here if we make that angle to be copied here in this place. So now I am drawing at Q5, cutting the two arms of that angle. With that same measurement from Q3 I am drawing the arc, cutting one arm and towards upside. Now the distance between these two points is the measurement of the angle. That measurement I take it in the compass. From the point we had there above this Q3, from there that you keep as the origin and cut the previously made arc with the measurement taken from here. So now that arc is made from there. So we have copied this angle there and mark the point. Now you join this Q3 with that point and extend it to meet the QR line segment. So that point is R1. So that is the required scale for that side, that is 3. QR1 will be 3 and QR will be 5 units in this case. Now next what we need to do is, we need to construct a parallel line to this PR through R1. For that also we need to do the same procedure as we have done downside. Draw an arc by keeping R as center, take any radius, draw an arc here, and then without changing that radius keep R1 as center and draw the arc. Now these 2 points, you take the distance between these 2 points, that is the angle measurement, that take it in the compass and draw it on the arc you have made. The intersection point you had in this arc here, keep as center and draw that arc. Now drawing the arc, that is copying the angle of R here. Now you got the intersection point. Now join this intersection point and R1, extend it towards upside, so that will meet QP. Mark it as P1. Now the required triangle is, name it as P1. Now required triangle is P1 Q R1. So it will be PQR's similar triangle. So ratio of the sides of the triangle PQR to sides of triangle P1QR1 will be 3:5. That is the required triangle. We have completed the construction. Thank you.